Okay, we are doing some Blue Island now, just kind of online for a bit. Been here plenty of times in the last 2 years and you don't remember ever seeing it. Yeah, I mean, it's possible you just watched during a time where I just didn't do a BRB. But I assure you, like, the BRB screen, I've used some form of a BRB screen for about 4 years now. And 2 years ago when I got this new computer, I had to make this version of it. Because, yeah, the old one wouldn't run on Windows 11. That's actually the reason I had to make it, because Windows 11. That started me not liking Windows 11. Yeah, so that less animated one was before. And this new one, it's almost 2 years old. Yeah. Because it's as old as this computer. I had to do it because Windows 11. So, there you go. Right. What happened? But Blue Island is running on the Switch too. You're not really going to notice it that much other than the load times. It's a Switch 1 game. This isn't the best example to show it off. If you want a good one, go watch gameplay of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet running on the Switch 2. And then compare that to the Switch 1. That is the best example of just how much difference the Switch 2 makes. Not this. This doesn't struggle, and there's not really anything notable. Oh, I mean, it's definitely running at a higher res, right? Like, the text is crisper. It'd be running at 4K, but outside of that, it's not that much of a difference. Did I get any... Let's deal with the gardening. There's not going to be much to deal with garden-wise. Yeah, just stuff to get rid of. Yeah, the Switch 2 is a 4K console. It's just when you're running it, undocked, that's when it's 1080. Docked 4K. You think the old Switch was 720 docked? No. The old Switch was like 960 docked. Some games I think did 1080, but in general it was like 9 something. And then undocked was 720. The Switch was bad, but not that bad. But there was a difference. It was like the render resolution was something like that, but then the output was 1080. It was something weird. Whereas in this is, yeah, it's 4K. And yeah, it was... The render resolution is weird, but then the output is 1080 still. All these flowers, and still no purple version of it. I mean, it would make my day if this resulted in a purple flower. It would mean the villager hunt, well, at least for the time being, on red is over, and this has a resolution with one of the flower types. I don't care which one, just one of the ones I'm going after. That'd be nice. Ah, crap, I gotta dig this one out. So, I mean, for those that have seen Red Island, this will give you a better idea as the direction Red Island is going to head in. So the map of Red Island, I'm going to make it very similar to this in terms of layout. It's just going to be inverted, pretty much, so, you know. Desert will be top left, forest will kind of be top right instead. It's just a flip of it. But the regions I've kind of decided on. I've terraformed this more or less, with the exception of the museum area, to what I want it to be. Right now I'm just doing cleanup, getting rid of stuff. Well, I mean, it started as just one island, so... Originally, blue was the only island. Do you use the same dock for the 1 and 2? No. The 2 has extra components in it. Cooling, specifically. So for the Switch 2, you have to use the Switch 2 dock. I don't think it's compatible with the old Switch, just because the dimensions are different. I don't think it's a technical incompatibility, it's a form factor one. I haven't tried, to be honest, but probably be my guess it wouldn't work. It's a different dock, so it's whatever. I mean, if you're using the Switch 2, unless you're doing something like what I'm doing, it's unlikely you're going to be using the Switch 1. So it's not really that big a deal, I don't think. It's an extremely niche kind of use case. I should probably talk to people. I'm at day 28 of Island Togetherness. We found Poppy, so we have Ion's counterpart on red. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I should probably do some of these. Maybe not yet. See, this is the thing I'm surprised at, is like you would think that this kind of event would draw a camper. This is why I think the campsite is like a little incomplete. Oh, a big event going on the island doesn't attract a camper. Random Tuesday afternoon, you bet there's a camper there. Oh, I got these here as well. Nice. Yeah, no, don't want that. Okay. I guess I only need to go to halves to get Katrina's fortune. I got an S. Wait, what? I didn't do anything to... Well, actually, that's not true. That's not true. I did something to the house. But not that much. I added a little bit to the chicken restaurant I'm working on upstairs. Speaking of... Wizard. We drank the blood of some people on drugs, and now I'm a wizard. If you understand that. If you understand the reference, you make me happy. Getting there. There's a lot of stuff that still needs to be done. I need to put artwork and stuff. I need the busing table, so I need to buy that today. Okay, the employees can finally reach. Wait, I did this wrong. Hold on. Rotate. Oh, yeah. And then one can be washing dishes. I did it again. I just need to get the signs up that this is a chicken restaurant. But otherwise, it's getting there in terms of elements. This is how I feel when I have chicken. Meanwhile, downstairs, I'm still thinking about what to do in that corner over there. Oh boy. I guess this is almost perfect. back to just the gardening. We'll have to bring Red over to do the watering later. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's really had any luck. It's okay. It was off rainwater yesterday, so it wasn't extra chance of hybrid. I'll try not to spend too much time with this garden today. Just clearing up the stuff I know I want to get rid of. Man, on the topic of Windows 11, there's only 2 months to go until that, the big deadline, where they're like, okay guys, for real, like we're getting rid of 10. You guys better upgrade. I don't think they're gonna go through with it. I think they're gonna have to buckle and support Windows 10 longer. I haven't heard of anyone talk of Windows 11 in a positive light. And something crazy still, like amongst Steam users, half of them still run 10. Roughly. Okay, this is a little annoying. I have to get rid of this rock. I'm trying to move them to the desert area that I've made. You still use 10. Yeah, cherish it. Hold on to it as long as you can. Windows 11 wastes my time in some form once every 2 months-ish between a myriad of different things. Whether it being deciding to reset my audio setup so then I have to configure things again. Whether it, like, my computer starts up and it's like, let's finish setting up your computer, and it asks me to use OneDrive, Office, Copilot, Game Pass, Bing, Edge. And then no matter how many times I say no, another 2 months will go by and they'll ask the same set of questions again. Whether it be just random compatibility issues with games, which is a thing. Or just suddenly a Windows update will break a game. It's just, you know, Vista was just unstable. This is just combative. Unless you're using literally every single Microsoft product, it won't leave you alone. And then let's not forget timeless features, like the feature that records everything you do. So then the AI that it comes with can be smarter. Hang on, should probably customize it first. If you don't know about that, that's actually a thing. It's like a feature called Windows Recall. And newer laptops apparently have it enabled by default. But it records everything you do. Takes screenshots of everything you do, so then you can use some AI feature to search, basically. I made sure that it's turned off. But it's that sort of thing that I'm like, you know what? I hope Valve does well with SteamOS. And it's something I can install on a desktop and then never have to use Windows again. I don't want any others to grow. I select handcrafted these flowers to be placed at this exact location. I'm kidding, but I think it looks bad. Put it away. But yeah, I mean, the BRB screen I did, just what I was using did not work on 11. And I guess it worked out. The new one is a lot better. Still a hassle. When setting up my computer, I go live, and then I start it up, and it's like, oh, my stream stuff doesn't work. Why not? Oh, it doesn't work on Windows 11. Oh. So I think for like a couple of weeks there, I recorded video footage of it running on my Windows 10 computer and then just played it as a video file. But then eventually, yeah, I redid it. It was like another week later. But these new ones are nicer, so I can't be too upset at that. It made me make a new one. And this new one's easier to manage as well. It's like, I'd be shocked if it broke somehow. Okay, I need something to eat so I can break that rock. Say hi. Did I check the wallpapers? Hang on, I should keep an eye on the wallpapers. Yeah, I mean, red might want that. But if I'm going to water the plants... Okay, there's nothing really that interesting. At least this is nice and easy for the socializing aspect. I can just run into almost every villager easily. So, I mean, tomorrow a bunch of flowers are going to go because I have them. What do you need to do to get the the gold watering can? Because I thought it was watering a certain number of flowers, but what if it's actually acquiring all the hybrids? Maybe I need to keep one of each hybrid around. I don't remember. Anyway, this is the bridge that I was talking about. So see? We've kind of set up basic signs of like a bridge used to be here. I still need to do flooring and stuff, but that's the idea. This same thing will be on Red Island, but on the opposite side. It's definitely one of the most involved things I've done for a playthrough in a long time. I need food. I guess I'm gonna have to get it out of storage. There should be one more fossil somewhere. I'm still identifying them because there is a Nokmal gull. These are just gyroids. Oh, it's already blue. Okay. Go. I guess with today there was no chance it was going to snow. Oh, okay, there it is. There's some things I will have to explain eventually, but you know, like the grave side of the fictional grandfather. Just what exactly is going on in the house eventually. I should probably... I forgot to use the, this thing, so I lost the chain. Yeah. I kind of wish touching any other machines would work, but oh well. Let's just get the album for now and then I'll figure out. I think I have that one. Just buy it. There's nothing wrong with getting some decorative ones. Tomate. Well, nothing really that interesting. I think I need stuff to hang up at the restaurant, so... Probably these and then invent like a menu sort of thing. I think frame posters probably a good idea. So let's get some frame posters. I'm gonna have to come up with something that looks like chicken restaurant style things. I'll figure it out. I need to also edit a logo that features Ken. But I can do that later. Actually, first halves, get the fortune. And then I'll do Daily Island. We'll do some Happy Home as well. Check in with Happy Home to get more stuff converted to Pokey and buy some of the more expensive things I want. Oh, man, this tea is so good. I'm trying to drink as much of it as I can before summer hits. When summer hits, I kind of stop drinking it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just here for this today. Right, I also need money to cover this on Red Island as well, so I guess going in on turnips was the right call. I already hit the money rock. It's okay. I have 20 million on this island, like, that's fine. I don't need it for anything other than just converting it to Pokey. Okay, Daily Island, then Happy Home. I like taking a boat trip during this, it looks nice, so get to see the fireworks. Been on a boat a couple times, and I did not get seasick. The first time I definitely felt the sensation of like, oh, this feels a little odd, but then it passed. Yeah, and still no special island. I've been wanting to get one set in fall. Your brother wants you to go looking for crocs in the river tomorrow. You don't think his boat's big enough to... Shit. Are you gonna go? You'd kind of be living the life that most people think Australians are living. God, I don't think I'd have the guts. My boss tells the story that he went out on the river once. He went somewhere. Maybe not a river, I don't know. He went somewhere, and then the water went low, and they had to wait because there were crocs everywhere. He really wants to fish. It makes you tired thinking about it. I like the idea of fishing, I just don't like it. I don't know about you, but... anytime someone wants to go fishing, it's always, let's get up at 4 in the morning. Get an early start. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I like my bed. And then does that commercial, the HBA commercial from back in the day. Crocodile came up, bit me into pieces, and then my head went that way and my leg went that way. Like, the kid is right. Just be careful. Like, you're just asking for that sort of thing to happen. That was a good commercial. That was a cheeky kid. The facial expressions he's had as he was saying that story. I spent quite a bit of time going through the map of Australia going, okay, see, this is where I live here. And where I am, I don't have to think about crocodiles, giant spiders, snakes that can murder me, nothing like that. Like, I'm good where I am. And then I point to Queensland where I'm like, see this? This right here. Anything above this line here. Now that's where we talk about the typical Australia you might be hearing about. Or Northern Territory as well, but still. If you're talking about Darwin or Alice. Usually live up in a rainforest outside of Cairns. You got all the good stuff up there too. So you would actually see the big spiders people are afraid of. The most dangerous thing I've seen was an eastern brown, and that was once, because I was in the middle of nowhere. You can't wear headphones when you go for a walk because the cassowaries stalk you. Dude, fuck that. Those I've seen those things, pictures of them. I haven't seen one in real life, but those things are probably the closest example of a dinosaur, if it were to still exist. No, I'll remain cozy in my Melburnian suburban existence. Thank you. I can wear my headphones and go for a walk and not have to be worried about being mauled. At worst, maybe a possum might crap on me or something, but that's fine. Very minor. Or maybe a magpie might swoop, but that's nothing. Possums can still fuck you up, though. I mean, if you get up in their shit, maybe. It's unlikely. They're usually pretty docile. The ones I've seen around here, they stick to their business. They might make a hissing noise if you get too close to their tree or something, but they don't do anything. I've seen them scare a delivery driver or two, but nothing too alarming. Trying to encourage people to want to visit Australia instead of this fear of like everywhere you go here, well, something will kill you. I think that I'm safer than most people. I think there are people that are in way more danger than what I am living in Australia. We moved to the city and the lack of greenery is depressing. Nature is nice, but I don't know. I think just the spiders. Now I'm going to actually speak to the fear people have of Australia, but in my defense, we are talking about North Queensland here. I would appreciate the scenery in North Queensland. I don't think I could deal with the wildlife. I mean, that's the thing when it comes to wildlife here. You're either dealing with tropical gigantic spiders or like prehistoric birds or a place where it's dry enough where shit lights on fire. They have little paws like puppies. I don't want to know that. I don't like spiders. I mean, I guess you're acclimated. You're used to it. It's no big deal to me. I'm sure looking at them is a marvel. Just the fear of one biting you. I wouldn't be able to sleep with something like that in the room. Okay, got what I could out of this island, just because it's a ticket island. I mean, Captain Daily thing. Nook Mile Island is what I meant. They're so useful too, they're good little pest controllers. Man, that's like, hey, I have a rat problem, so I'm going to go get snakes to deal with the rats because they're good pest control. But then you just have snakes around. Can't remember your last sort of venomous one. Just huntsmans and stuff, they're harmless. I mean, daddy longlegs don't freak me out or anything like that. It's more the fuzzier they get, that's the ones I don't like. The ones that are truly gigantic. The stuff that people actually think like most of Australia has. I don't know, I've lived in city and suburbia way too long to have that mentality change. I guess I don't have much of these. Snakes and spiders get a bad name. They want to be left alone as much as we do. I mean, I'm sure it's just a thing where it's an involuntary reaction people have to it. Sometimes it is irrational. I guess I could do that. Get a ticket anyway. Again, it just comes to what you're used to. If you see them quite a bit more than most, and it's something that's kind of easier to be less afraid of it. But for me, like, guy grew up in suburbia in Melbourne. It's like, yeah, it's gonna scare the fuck out of me. No matter how much you're like rational and go, okay, this is the non-threatening one, it's fine, don't get near it, it's fine. That's just instinctive reaction. Did I get the... I'm very close to getting this. 39, alright, tomorrow's 40. Almost there. This is the most I've ever socialized on any island. Time for Happy Home. Oh, look who it is that they're following me to the side. Hello. I'm being followed. Just checking in. These were nice. I think this one was one of my favorite ones that I did. There you go. You saw crocodiles. You don't have to go tomorrow. You're like, I already saw crocodiles, actually. It's camouflaged and everything. Can you guys please stop taking the... Okay. Just as long as you don't go in the bathroom with the plates, please. Alright. They'll have the food safety license revoked. Standards. Shut it down. $27,000 for this map. What about this table? That is a good table. I'm taking that table. I mean, I don't care about the exchange rate. So what's the next big item I'm going for? I need to look at this. I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to do an arcade this time around. I guess it remains to be seen. There might be something where later on, as the town is unfolding, I can plan it out better. Jeez, some of these items. What do you mean? What are you talking about 85,000 pokey for a chessboard? Are you insane? What is the economics of this? Yeah, for the... I'm just thinking for the desert kind of area. I would need to know what I'm doing with it first before committing to such a large amount of money spent. So let me get this straight. This elaborate display case made out of glass, security lock, probably really good wood, is worth less than a chessboard. Got it. Yeah, for the restaurant. The busing table. Ooh, I'm forgetting about the busing table. Or station, whatever it's called. This one. For the chicken restaurant. Okay. Very important. I'm still looking for something to add to the Breaking Bad room. Oh yeah, the car. That's what I'm going after. I need the blue Corvette for the blue house. I'm sticking to that theme still. Like, it's still after the song. Alright, that's what I'm going for. But I picked up a couple items that weren't that expensive. Let's change it up. Just so the thumbnails vary a little. Oh wait, not that. It's this. The problem with this is there's not really enough variation. I guess. Sure, why not? Who's even out here? Supper. Jeez. Okay. My brain went elsewhere. Supper club. Smoke... where you can smoke and barbecue your food. There's something wrong with me. I read that this penguin wants to have a smoke and have a barbecue. Wants a smoker's, like, patio or something. The thing is, it's like, it's doing two things to the food, not smoking and then barbecuing. Roundness? Green furniture. Snowy. Mountains. This seems alright. We'll do the mountain one. Okay, we got a timer out. I mean, this is, like, thematically, I guess. I might be restricting myself, but let's try. Let's just do one. It's a very weird spin. It's like you can fit all your stuff on one floor. Don't have to have the burden of a second floor to have all your stuff spread out. Okay. No, never mind. Jeez, stop. I'm just trying to get out of the way. Okay, 20 minutes start now. I have to make sure this is in the design. That is going to be such an annoying object to have to use indoors, so let's just make sure it's part of it. Yeah, that's what we want. Sorry, I'm just making sure it's actually used. Why is that problematic? It doesn't matter. We make it something where it's, I guess, like a little detail. Yeah, I thought so. I think this outside's going to be over very quickly. This is a little annoying. It's such an I mean, I knew this is such an awkward piece of land. Yeah, let's not go too heavy on the big stuff. What else do they want? The camping stuff. Okay. We're doing a camping thing outside. Damn it, it's a shame that you can't just place the object. Okay, camping thing. I mean, It's a little, I guess, outdoor camping right next to your own house. I don't know. It's okay. That's actually very fitting because of his pattern. This is one of these ones where I'm like, trust the process, but I think the process is a little restricted. What? Okay, sure. I don't think I'm gonna need the 20 minutes for outdoors. It's not even close. Not to get cocky. Where's the, I'm looking for, hang on, campfire thing. That's the one. May as well roll with this, right? That was an accident. What? Why is this so restrictive? I don't... It's so awkward. Okay. Keep it rustic. Sure. Alright, done. This is so awkward. It's just so awkward to land. Okay, give me a sec. Holy restrictions. I genuinely might be done with this already just because there's just no room. I don't know, that looks terrible. That looks terrible. No logo. Although that, yeah, no logo. I mean, these are just for sitting, basically. I still have 10 minutes left. And yeah, I feel like I'm done. And it's just, this layout is so awkward. There's not really a lot I can do with it. Okay, this vine thing is, I'm not a fan of it. Let me change it. Hey, Quiet Star, how's it going? Okay, hang on, let's... Okay, that does work. Hang on, let's be a little smarter with the space. Good, how about me? I'm doing okay. Just enjoying some time off work, so... Just sinking time into Animal Crossing and a few other things. But otherwise, all is good. This land is so awkward. I can't even place a flower next to the tent, because it's... Alright, I mean, that's a little better. There's something overlooking. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be a fan of this outdoor one. I may go focus indoor instead. Alright. I'm using the extra 9 minutes I have indoors. This outdoor one is done. I know it's not a lot, but this piece of land is extremely awkward. So I did my best. It's not bad. So I got 29 minutes indoors. Good. Got it with my eyes closed. Okay. Yeah. I did my best. The good news is I don't have to use any of these. They're all already outside, so they can go away. Alright, let's just do a functional house. So, 29 minutes on the clock. Start now. Figure out the rest of it. Maybe a cabin. Let's go with that. Okay, let's do that. Looks good. Okay. What? It doesn't line up? Hang on. Oh, please tell me it's concealed. It's concealed. Alright, good. I hope I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, it works. Oh, that's all I need. Yep. Alright, that's 2 clear entries. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's 2 rooms. Okay. Let's start laying out a kitchen. So it's got sink. What else is missing? Give that for music. Fireplace. I don't know if I'll get a chance to squeeze this stuff in. We'll see. Where are the fridges? Sorry, I'm just going through stuff here. Alright, let's put this to work. and probably no room for this one. That's fine. That'll work. Sorry, going through the patterns here. Actually, it's probably fine. Yeah, it doesn't contrast enough. Wooden sofa, no. Okay, let's start laying stuff in the kitchen. I hate that I have to constantly use stools, but I have to. Otherwise they're too awkward to sit in. Okay, lighting. Probably right with that. Okay, let me try my best with this. I don't know if it's gonna work. It might. Going with extreme functionality. I mean, maybe I can reuse these. Let's see. As long as it forms an entrance, I'm happy. works. I think that should be functional. Alright, more stuff. Gotta have one of these. I guess there's more room in here now. There's still 15 minutes left, so I'm doing fine. Okay, the annoying thing is I can't have a big TV. I'm just gonna have to stick to small. It's okay. Okay, that's the prerequisite met. Grandpappy has to be somewhere. Not there. What are you doing? That belongs in the kitchen. Yeah, this thing. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this music. This feels like clown music to me. Okay, we're going for like a modern... There's like fireplace with a television. This is not what I would expect them to have. Alright, that looks good. There's still a bit of room in here, but I guess spacious is fine. The music is atrocious. Oh yeah, no. This is definitely clown fart music. I'm keeping my focus. You're dancing to gaslight yourself into liking it. That's always going to be one unit off, isn't it? There's still a little bit of space in the kitchen. Alright, add in the kitchen. We got a sink already. I mean... I'd say putting that there is fine, just to segment it off. But that's not what I'm after. I have 9 minutes left, and this is basically already done. I guess a trash can. Okay, let's fix some of the impracticalities. Here's an impracticality. I think I should keep it simple. This looks a little odd. Ah, that's better. I try to do crazy lighting sometimes, but sometimes less is more. Speaking of cooking, you're hungry. Reading about cooking magic didn't help either. What kind of food do they use for cooking magic out of interest? Oh, thank God. You can change the music. Dude, that was driving me crazy. Okay, there we go. We're okay. Guess while we have time, right? Is there actually... Oh, there is actually room to do this. Okay. Alright, so we can do like a little... Where's that item? The one that's clothing. That's a good one. Wait, where is it? Stuff like magic steak and spice. The also less appetizing human blood for a chili recipe. Ugh. I mean, I will go by what is said in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, where they say humans aren't something that would taste nice, probably. And the logic was that the animals that we humans eat are herbivores. And animals that kind of don't taste good, they are carnivores. So because humans are omnivores, it is to be said that, yeah, most likely won't taste good. That the best things we eat, meat-wise, are herbivores. Apparently human meat is gamey. Why do you know about that? I mean, there have been cases of people eating. Where is this thing? We're looking for clothes rack. I got time. I've probably gone past it a million times. It's probably at the top. Alright, from the top. It's probably where all the wardrobe stuff are. There it is. Thank you. In here. Okay, now... we can get a lot of attention to detail in here. Fragrance diffuser, you gotta have one of those. To add good smell to counter the bad smell. In here. I've never seen a place with a wooden toilet lid. Okay. Need something. That's fine. It's a good entrance one. You heard of someone who asked their French chef to cook his amputated leg, and they ate it. Maybe having this in the kitchen's not a good idea, right? Hang on. Bin here. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Oh, see, I noticed a mistake. Actually, that's not a mistake. No, it's fine. Okay, hang on. Got an idea. Where is it? I mean, this is because of outside, basically. Just not taking any time whatsoever. I can kind of relax a bit. Can I just do this? Yeah, I mean, that works. Yeah, well. The other thing I wanted to add This is more just preference. Yep, there we go. Cafe. And then what we can do... I don't know if this is overkill or what. Why would I want that? Why would this be in a kitchen? Actually, yes. No, I know why. This is an old-fashioned house. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere here. This. Okay. So you've got your kitchen phone. No, that's horrible. Undo. Yeah, like that. Oh, I guess that's time up. Stop. It wouldn't do it. Oh, where is it? The one thing I was gonna add was just this on, well, not that one. Where is it? I'm just gonna add it quickly. This. There we go. Alright. Done. Pretty functional house. Good. I can squeeze in. That works. Let's just see if there's anything weird about it. Completely functional house. It has everything. I'd question why you'd want to go outside of this place camping, but, you know, fine. Let's just put that aside. It has everything. No, it's okay. It's not fancy like the ones I've been doing lately. The other ones I've done lately have been a lot better, but this simple is fine. Didn't know you could add walls. Yeah, it's something you get later. You can add partition walls, but then I use the actual beams to form makeshift walls as well. I'll show the other ones I've done lately. The other ones I've done lately have been way more ambitious. But tonight I felt like just doing a basic house. Nothing too fancy. We're done. Oh, again. Alright. Guess we gotta go find them. Do they usually stream this much? No. No. It's because I have 2 weeks off work. Usually it's this is around the time that I'd be ending. And it's usually just the evening my time. With the exception of weekends. Weekends is... yeah, I mean... not as lengthy. But otherwise the usual schedule is like... Wednesday to Friday. Because it's work days. It's just... this time usually. Mondays and Tuesdays, if I feel like it, there might be like some bonus streams, but yeah, the weekend is where you might get something like this. So I got a week left on my break. I mean, the best ones I've done... I keep forgetting you can do it this way. We'll start... You can't go on visits now. Why? Because I have to talk to Lottie? Hang on, that's annoying. I think I just needed to resolve this. Okay. No, all of these were done on a time limit. Same thing. So this one is one of the cooler ones. I mean, outside was pretty straightforward. Make it look like a castle. Yeah, this was indoors. So, again, continuing the castle theme. And I did like a mini throne room sort of thing. Really small sleeping quarters. And I guess a bathroom with a golden toilet, but still functional. I really liked how this one came out. Just 20 minutes, pretty quick. Alright. So that's why I was like, the house I did was nice. It's okay. I've done better. Then this one. This one is probably the craziest one. I like this one a lot. Not the outside. The outside is... It's okay. It's the inside that I like. This one went with like a jungle theme on the inside. Did like a little ruin thing, which I guess they're using as a kitchen. Little kind of bungalow sort of thing. Outside. But then upstairs, I decided to, I don't know how this works, but whatever. It's a cabin. It's a cabin out. You go indoors, there's an outdoors area indoors, and then there's a cabin. So this is a mini cabin on the inside. And then, yeah, just like basic living. This one was pretty technically cool to do. and this one also. Just a pretty average beach area. But again, indoors is the cool part. So I want to do like a mini ocean theme in here. So I set up like a pier and then there's a central shack kind of thing. Yeah, just messing around with splitting a room up in different ways. I really like this one. I think upstairs just nice looking home living. Yeah, this is good too. Okay. It's alright. Sometimes can run with ideas that work well, and then sometimes it's a normal house, and it still looks okay. Oh, right. Once you start work, you can't actually stop work until she asks you. But I can just leave. That's fine. Alright. Well, that was today's happy home. It's fun to do this stuff. It's just improvise in a time limit. Oh yeah, this is still going. I still think if you lived right next door to this, I mean where my house is, and they decide to throw a fireworks display for several hours, I don't know, every Sunday for a whole month, I don't know if I'd like that. It just seems like overkill. Multi-million-dollar fireworks show. Okay. Well, as far as Blue Island goes, the next goal is I'm trying to clear out all these flowers. Dogs in the neighborhood will not be impressed. Well, good thing I don't have any dog villages. Maybe it's not so bad. I think for now I might just get some bait and amass a few Nook Miles. As this island too will require tickets because there are some villages I need to replace to get the ultimate theme going. Oh, Gyrant. I should let the bot like put a message in, but if you want to see last year's island as a dream address, it's there. And that shows the, I guess, the extent of the decorating I'm gonna do on both islands. It's just, this is still early days. I'm sorting out the flowers. but I have ideas. Waterfront area with shops, restaurants, and then, you know, the memorial house, which is our house. An area that's like desert, Wild West kind of area. A mountainous area. An area that's farming. And a beach area that's fishing and resort, that sort of thing. And of course, the Grove, which is a memorial to the fictional grandfather I have invented that eventually led to the creation of a second island. Even on New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is what, like 20, 30-minute show? Where my bait at? I have to make an effort, so then the next time it snows I can go after the coelacanth. I still haven't gotten it. I guess the other thing I need to figure out, so the other game I want to play when it comes out, now that it's confirmed, is Silk Song. Well, Hollow Knight Silk Song. But that's not for 2 weeks, so I need to figure out something else to play alongside in this time period before Silk Song releases. So just thinking about like older games that I can kind of finish quickly. But something that's not too huge of a time commit, so then when Silk Song comes out, I'm ready for it. I do have some retro games I've been meaning to play, but I just haven't had the time. Could probably do that. But once September with Silk Song hits, it's kind of just games back to back. I'm still gonna make time for this, obviously, but it's just, I'd like to keep things varied. So it's not just one thing at any given point. That way you always have an option. If you don't like one thing I'm doing, you might like the other. I haven't favorited bait. There we go. I'm really looking forward to Silk Song. It's funny, I was reading an article today that a bunch of other indie games have moved their release dates because they do not want to compete with Silk Song. They're moving it back. They're like, yeah, just so our game gets a good chance, we're going to push it back like a month. Let people get Silk Song out of their system and then they can buy our game. It looks really good though. I've been feeling like playing a DS game. It's been a while since I've played one. I've been thinking about the old New Super Mario Brothers on the original DS. It's funny hearing someone talk about its release when there's been a running gag for so long. Oh yeah, no. It was kind of funny. The other night, you know, someone was in here, and I know they were waiting for Silk Song, and I'm like, have you heard the news? And jokingly, they said, what, Silk Song? And then I was like, actually, yes. Actually, yes. Silk Song. Actually, yes. It's releasing. Animal Crossing Wild World. I don't have it. But also that would be too much of a time commitment. For the scope of 2 weeks. And it would just be more Animal Crossing. Like, I want something different. It can't be Animal Crossing. Hey guys, I want to be varied. I want to have some variety here. So we're not constantly doing Animal Crossing, I'm going to do Animal Crossing. In case you get bored of Animal Crossing, I'll do some Animal Crossing. I did play City Folk fairly recently as well. And those two are kind of akin to one another. I mean, maybe I might do the new Super Mario Brothers. It's the old game. Or Mario 64 DS, because that's another game I've been thinking about that I kind of wish they put the content of that game elsewhere. It's kind of just been stuck on the DS. But it has extra stars and you can play as the other characters as well. Including my boy Wario. I have a box of DS games I could go through. There's probably some smaller experience. There is also the DS Zeldas. I like the DS Zeldas, but in the lead up to Tears of the Kingdom, I played every single Zelda game back to back. So, not anytime soon I'll visit as old a Zelda game. Other than my own personal favorites. But Spirit Tracks in particular, I played that for the first time, and I don't know if it was the 3DS doing weird shit, but long story short, I had to use a hairdryer to finish the game. I kept blowing into the microphone and it just would not register it. So I got a hairdryer, blew the hairdryer into the 3DS. And I think because that last song was so difficult, it took me like 20 minutes of hairdrying my 3DS to get it correct. So that was certainly an experience. I'm not kidding. On my desk, there was sitting a hairdryer, so I had the stylus in one hand and a hairdryer in the other. So then I wouldn't have to constantly blow into the microphone because my cheeks were getting kind of sore from some of the dungeons. That was fun though, playing through all the Zelda games. And yeah, last year I did Chrono Trigger DS. Chrono Trigger is one of my favorite games, so that was fun to visit that. I think that was the last time I did a DS game, actually. This Chrono Trigger. We got the box here. Hold on. What have I got in it? Yes, I mean the Mario games. Oh yeah, Rhythm Heaven. Or Rhythm Paradise, I suppose. Forgot about that. Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. Kirby Robot Game. Dragon Quest 8. Castlevania. There's a bunch of the Pokemon games in here. Mega Man games? Jeez. Oh, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. See, there's something. But that's probably... I don't know if I could finish that in 2 weeks. There's actually quite a few games in here that I could probably do. I'll have a think about it. Can't you bunch craft? You mean craft more than one thing at once? Imagine if that was actually a thing that I just did not know how to do after 5 years. No Animal Crossing game has ever had it. You had it was implemented. You heard incorrectly. It was not. It's probably the #1 thing on everyone's wish list. You might be thinking of the Hello Kitty game. That had crafting. The Hello Kitty game had a bunch of stuff that people were saying they want in Animal Crossing. But yeah, multi-crafting has never been a thing. Still isn't. They haven't updated this game in a long time, other than some small fixes here and there. Yeah, you can't pick the number of items you want to craft. You can't pick the number of items you want to buy, other than the predetermined bulk quantity of 5 that is not on every item. There's a bunch of stuff like that. If you're talking to Sahara and you want to buy 20 carpets, guess what? You're going to have 20 conversations with Sahara. I did that off stream. I wanted to buy 40 of her carpets, so off stream, I was talking to her for 40 minutes. Basically. Including the back and forth, like to go store the carpets. Yeah, I mean, whatever the next game is, it's up there. It's one of those things everyone wants. I'm hoping Nintendo will cave, but who knows. That's cute, thinking there's multi-crafting in Animal Crossing. Sorry. If you need to make bait, you have to spend 30 minutes collecting the bait, and then another 5 crafting the bait. This is the way. I think even above that, I just want better multiplayer. I just want the ability to be able to go to someone's island, not interrupt the gameplay, and be able to just click 3 buttons to go. You heard someone wish for the game to be in space, and it kind of made sense after I think about it. Probably won't happen for the next game. Maybe. I mean, you could argue they could go do a planet or something. Here's what I think is going to happen with the next game. I think whatever they did with this was used as a way to test new features that the series has never had, including being able to terraform the island, put furniture everywhere, that sort of thing. So this game was kind of used that, okay, let's develop these features, let's see how they go. So now that they've done that, the next game, I think, is going to be not an island setting, probably a city setting, and you can just take these kind of features with customization and terraforming to like another level. That's what I expect. Is like, the reason we didn't get many updates for this is this was a game that they used to test new features. So then, whatever the next game is, they will use that as, you know, the way forward. Kind of like how we had Pokemon Arceus as a way to test like the new open world and the way that you roam and catch Pokemon. All those new systems were tested in that game. And then the next games, you know, fully did them. So that's what I think they're going to do. But who knows? It's Nintendo. They could go crazy and do something completely unexpected. I think thinking that they're going to do something simple is a good way to think, because then when they don't do something simple and do something surprising, then you're surprised. It's just... man. One by one. Sometimes when I need to do this sort of thing, I will go to the kitchen and get a drink as I'm holding my controller. I think it was fine for the older games. I think now it's definitely something that I think it needs to happen, given there are other games that are similar, and when you go play those games and you come back to this, it's something you definitely notice. When you walk across the island, it kind of looks like you're walking on a mini roll-shaped planet. Yeah, the camera's always had something like that going on. I mean, they could definitely take it to the extreme where it's a whole planet. I can see it happening. It just depends if they want to stick to, I guess, the theme of it being living somewhere where people live. Or not people, but like the villages represent people. Because the original scope of the game was like, a game to help with loneliness effectively. And just representing places that I guess you would visit on a daily basis. And then just having these little animals that are always happy to see you. And space is not really a place that people go to. That would probably be the only reason I'd be like, maybe not. It's always been like city, island. I mean, yeah, small country kind of living. That it would be a city setting since it would not make sense with the Japanese title. True, but what about city folk? Because that was like, let's go to the city or something like that. Or it wasn't strictly a city setting, but there was a city vista that you would go to. But then the same thing would apply to planet. It'd be like, at that point, it's Animal Planet, not Animal Forest anymore. I mean, you could say the planet has a forest, but I don't know. Thematically, you're like going to a different planet. City folk had an island at its core. Let's see, take this game for example. I guess the island, you could say, has a forest, but I don't think they're pushing the forest concept anymore. It has a forest in it. But you could do like a city living thing where there's a city sort of perimeter and then there's a forest kind of within the city. There's quite a few cities around the world that do that. Like Melbourne does that. We have a pretty big area that's within the city that's all green and trees and gardens, that sort of thing. It's more natural. Who knows? Only that friend who works at Nintendo, or sorry, the friend who has an uncle that works at Nintendo knows. John Nintendo. Annoyingly, I had a friend like that growing up that said that their uncle worked at Nintendo. The annoying thing was that Nintendo Australia headquarters weren't that far away from the school I went to. So there could have been some truth to it, unfortunately. But the guy was lying. Like, that's just not... There was a non-zero chance that he could have been telling the truth. My uncle works at Nintendo and says the new Pokemon is going to be called Pika-Blue. It's a blue Pikachu. Okay, bro. Why you scream at fireworks? I think the worst one they said was like, There's a sequel to Mario 64 coming out. It's called Mario 65. That was... Oh, that one. Mario 65. Still waiting for Mario 65. That was... yeah. No, they 100% were lying. The problem was that they were the kid that found out about Missing No first. So he was the one that showed a lot of kids how to do Missing No. And the steps required to do that were just so stupidly crazy that some of the other things that he said kind of were like, okay, that's not that crazy. It's probably true. Well, when we were talking about Mario 128, at that point, wasn't going to the same school as the kid anymore, so... Knowing him, he probably would have talked about Mario 128. He also said he played as Luigi in Mario 64. What a fucking liar. I'm sorry. And then when you would ask him to show evidence, he was like, oh, my sister erased my save file. You can in the DS version. Yeah, you can in the DS version. It was eventually realized. But in the Nintendo 64 version, there was just an urban legend going around that there was a particular statue in the castle that very blurry texture. People said it said L is real with some number or some shit. And so people came up with all these urban legends about how to unlock Luigi. There's just all these stupid things that were almost as complicated as Missing No, but the difference was it was a waste of time. And what didn't help was there was some interview that said that Luigi was going to be a playable character. And so that fueled the rumor. People saying, no, he's still in the game. You just need to unlock him. Do you wonder if the blurry message is no longer blurry in the DS version? I would imagine it's probably even blurrier. The DS textures, in some ways, they're not as good. They're also completely different, so... I think they did find out what the statue actually said, and it was Japanese characters, so it wasn't even in English. Because they had that Giga Leak thing or whatever. Where they actually did get the character model that was originally in the game for Luigi. So mods of the game restore Luigi. Ah, that was stupid. I should have closed my eyes. The polygon count is higher on the DS. Yeah, but polygons have nothing to do with texture quality. You could have a high polygon count, but still have a bad texture. I just remember the textures on the DS version being more pixelated. Whereas in the Nintendo 64 ones were, like, blurry. From memory. It's been a long time. I mean, hey, I could play the game and find out. The only thing I remember about that game were the controls weren't that good because no analog stick. In some parts it got really tricky to do jumping. You had to use the stylus camera. Checked it and it's more defined in the DS. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the 64 one looks blurry. I would imagine because lower resolution, but then the 64 itself had like a blur filter applied on top of it. And they did it because it suited the TVs at the time better. But the hardware itself actually blurs the image. I know this because I have a Nintendo 64 that's modded where you can turn that shit off. Or at least try to sharpen it. But there is a hardware level blur going on. The L is real. All you need to do is finish the first star within 2 minutes of starting the game. Once you finish to the first star within the first 2 minutes, you need to do 46 backflips to Bowser. Shit like that. When you do so, you'll hear a magic sound, and the water will drain. And then Luigi will pop out of the drain outside of the castle. He'll be like, "It's a me, Luigi." I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I fell for some of the Pokemon ones. Like trying to get to that stupid truck where the SSN was. Beating the Elite Four a certain number of times to try and fight Professor Oak. I don't remember the Bill one, but someone said that was a way to get behind Bill's house, and it was Bill's garden where you could get all the other starters you didn't have. What else? Oh, the grass near the daycare. Being able to get across the barrier and that patch of grass, you can find the starters and the Pokemon that you couldn't find in your version of the game. My dad works at Nintendo. Well, uncle. Was that? I'm pretty sure it was uncle. Apparently the inscription on the fountain says a secret star lies here. Does it though? I mean, I guess it does, yes, because you have to... No, it's a secret level. It's not the star itself. I forget. It's been a while since I played Mario 64. I know Boo's level's there. I can't remember if you get a separate reward for punching all the Boos there. That's pretty funny that they made that message and then it's in game and it's pretty much unreadable. If I was making a game, I'd do something like that. I would put something that would just create speculation, but then it ultimately is nothing. Like a long-lost character or something. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the fun of games when you're younger. There's like thinking that there's content beyond what's in the game. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, alright, if I get 8 more, that'll be another stack. Okay, fill it up but 1. Going to resume reading. All good. Yeah, I'm just collecting bait. Not really doing a whole lot, admittedly. This is just prep work. There was one that was like before Gold and Silver actually came out, because screenshots of it were around. So screenshots of Meryl had reached, and they were in Japanese, so people said it was Peekaboo. And there was a rumor that came out that was like you could get Peekaboo. I forgot what it was though, but It's like someone was going to give you an Ice Stone and then Pikachu would evolve into Pikablue. And of course it was some process that would take dozens of hours to try and do. Like all of them were. This was another one of these things that that friend of mine insisted that he had Pikablue, but then his sister erased his save file. That poor sister got blamed for everything. Okay. That'll do. It's a bit of bait. Then if it snows tomorrow, I can have a chance at catching it again. But much like a lot of the hunts, I haven't had much luck. I've spent about 200 pieces of bait on Blue Island trying to get this fish and still nothing. Happy that Poppy's found that island can finally progress. The only thing I need to do now is just get the remaining hybrids here. And then I can tear down these flower gardens. But the flowers I don't care about. It's pretty much just blue, purple, and white that I want ultimately on this island. And just caught one today. Lucky. I don't remember that fish taking any time. On the first island, I think it was one of the first I got. It was very early that I got it. And then last year's island, I don't remember it taking ages. It might be that I just wasn't looking for it and just got it by coincidence. And maybe that's why it felt like it didn't take ages. I mean, especially in 2020, I would just do fishing just to earn money. So maybe that's why I didn't feel it. But this has, yeah, it's 200 pieces of bait at this point. Still nothing. Which is crazy. Not that. It's still raining if I want to catch some fish. Nah, it's late. Appreciate the offer though. It's almost my bedtime. In case my voice doesn't sound scratchy. Today was a bit of a marathon session. That's just for the identification purposes. Oh, it stopped. No, wait. Never mind. I thought it stopped. It was quiet for a second. I was like, ah, oh, silence. Nope. Never mind. I need Red to come collect these. Okay. I think I'm good. Just checking on blue. Doing a little happy home. Just to mix things up a little. But I think I'm done. Alright. Well, if you're checking this out later on the VOD's channel, thanks for sticking around to the end. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you feel like it, and we'll do more next time.